VaheGuru, 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 VaheGuru.
Hukamnama in Rajnasi by Guruji Pasha. Maharaj says, you know, there's many big kings, but actually they're not full. The word Raja in Punjabi, the word Raja comes from the word Rajya. Rajya means somebody who is fulfilled. Right? So when we're eating that means I'm fully full now. And that's the idea. The king has got so much, he's got so much wealth, he's got so much whatever he wants, that of all the people in the world, people assume that he must be Raja. And therefore they call him Raja. Now, Maharaj says in Bani, Bina Santok Nahi Ko Raja. Because actually without contentment, no one is a king, because no one is actually satisfied. Where does Santok come from? Maharaj says, Devo Naam Santokiya Utre Man Ki Bhukh. The hunger is only satisfied by Naam. I often say this in the Kathas. We have a hole inside us that is as big as God. So nothing apart from God can fill that hole. Because nothing is as big as God. We can try looking other places, but the hunger inside can only really be satisfied by VaheGuru and by their name. That contentment that comes from now, it's not found anywhere else. Guru Nanak Ji Pasha tells us very first thing in Japji Sahib, the very first body of the movement of Maharaj will say, Pukhiya Pukhna Utri, Jevana Puriya Pahar. The book doesn't go that way. So then how do we sell that book? Maharaj says, Hukam Marjai Chana. Live in the Hukam. What is the Hukam? Eko Naam Hukam hai. Nanak Sadguru Diya Gujai Jiyo. Naam of VaheGuru, the connection to VaheGuru is the Hukam the human beings are coming for. So the God-sized hole can only really be fulfilled by God. So Maharaj says, Taki Trisna Bhuji. Their hunger doesn't go. Lapat rahe maya rang mate lochin pashuna suji. But because they're totally lapatras are a snake wrapping itself around a stick or a tree. They're that much wrapped around Maya that there's no way they can understand that this is not the place to go. Some of you guys, for example, when we're talking to you, this is the truth, I'm just going to be honest with you, I've come to the camp. A lot of people have come here not necessarily looking for Sikhi, right? They've come here because it's a nice fun place to come. So when we're talking to you about Sikhi, like I was talking to you today about Sikhi, the eyes, they're not really there. So the lights are on, but nobody's home. Yeah, because they blazed off, they switched off. That wasn't what their intention was. Maharaj is talking about those who were saying, Lapre ho mayadang mate, lochan kachuna suji, but their eyes, they don't understand. The eyes only see, like imagine, you know those cartoons, they have those cartoons, and the cartoon, the guys got like dollar signs in their eyes. You know, that's exactly what some people are like. They just see dollar signs wherever they go. They only see the money. Yeah, they're not interested in actually any kind of spiritual growth or finding out why we're here. Their eyes just see dollar signs. And therefore, they only value money. They only value, like for example, as I was talking a minute ago, our community is a bit like this. We only value money. We think status comes from having big cars, and in Kenya they call the seats Mabentis. Because they buy so many Mercedes-Benzes, right? So that's the nickname for them, is Mabentis. So our community is very superficial. We are looking for money. And Maharaj is talking about us, and this is not just for the kings. We are those verde. In fact, if you look at the 1%, 99% argument, most of us are in the top 1% already. Compared to the poor people of this world, we're already living the life. Yet we still want even more. So Maharaj says, Lochan Kachuna Suchi, their eyes see nothing but Maya. It's hard for them to pull their eyes away from Maya. Then Maharaj carries on to say, Bikya Mehan Kinhi Kripat Na Pai. They say this stuff is basically sin and corruption. Bikya is just falsehood, truth. I say in this truth you can't get satisfaction. Jo pavak ki dhan nahi drapa bin har kahan gai. Imagine trying to put out a fire with fuel. You know, when I see people, they say, you know what, I'll be happy when I make my first million. People say stuff like this, once I'm a millionaire, I'll be happy. There's no millionaire that's not happy being a millionaire. Go ask any millionaire, they will like, I want to be like, I want to have 5 million. When they get to 5, I want to have 10. Because you know what happens? Bukhyam bukh na utri. Je banna puri apar. Bani jao, keep collecting it. Bukh nahi utarni. Because the mind is looking for that money in the first place. So, mind is telling us, you can't pray out with no fuel. It's not to say that we shouldn't be wealthy, it's not to say that we should be successful. But the first thing in the morning when a Sikh gets up, satisfy yourself with now. Then the rest of that day, whether you make money or you don't, you work hard, you work honestly, and you're still happy at the end of the day. Because you started off happy. Your happiness wasn't going to be found in the wealth. Your happiness was found in what you did first thing in the morning and how you live your life. And that way, whether you're successful or not, you will still be happy. And you know what? The trick is this, the secret is this. If you find happiness in now, Maya will run after you. Money will chase you if you find yourself happiness in now. If you don't find happiness in now, you will chase after money and you'll never be satisfied. Because you always want more. Maharaj is always say, the main Hukamnama is Maharaj, din ka bhojan bahut pinjara, tar pi mite na bhukha. In this camp, I came here thinking must have healthy food. I thought, Auntie, buy me some broccoli, buy me some cauliflower, organic please. When I came to your kitchen with all these lovely bits of food, well, thank God, it's been lying in the fridge for 2-3 days. This is our halat. We come to this world with all these good intentions. Now we're going to eat healthy and stay away from junk food. But when it's there in front of us, Turkey wala, chalo kha lente hain. और पंजाबी को say कुछ नहीं होता, शायद कुछ नहीं होता, बस कुछ तो होना है. If you look at ourselves, we know exactly that healthy, you know, कुछ ना कुछ तो होता ही है. So Maharaj says this is what happens to us. We eat and eat and eat, but our hunger doesn't go away. And then Maharaj says quite rudely, it's not rudely, but Maharaj speaks the truth, like Kora Sach kehlo. Maharaj says, Udam kare swan ki nahi. Jive kutta hota na running around all the time looking for more. That's what Maharaj compared us to. They say, you know what, if you're going to look for food, you're going to attract it like you're going to live to eat, not eat to live, then you're going to be like a dog running around everywhere. Always hungry. So then Maharaj says, now what should we do? The next step is not just food, it's calm as well. Calm, matakami, bahunari, padakreh jo na suke. We keep looking into other people's houses, other people's women. Our eyes are attracted by women. Now here's the funny thing about women, right? Maharaj is not talking to women here. He's talking to men. Because it's men that are easily led by calm. Yeah? I often give this example. I know they're probably going to be quick, but I thought I'd just address it because sometimes you don't get a chance to. You know, if you had 100 good guys, and out of those 100 you had 5 that had gone off, that were a bit naughty, and you had 100 good women, and 5 had gone off and become a bit spoiled. The 5 men, if they went over to the 100 women and tried to corrupt them as well, only the 5 and maybe a few more would get corrupted. But if those 5 corrupt women went over to those 100 men, tried to corrupt them, maybe 5 men would be left, 95 would get spoiled as well. Women have got a high moral. Maharaj has given them Shakti Pame, Sareer Taurte, or Taqatwani Hagi, not compared to men. But only her morals are much higher than that of a man. Maharaj has made a woman that way. She's much stronger. And she's not easily led. That's why Maharaj is talking to the men. Yeah? They say, Kaam Madhakami Bahun Nari. Nari means women. They say, Padakreh Jona Chuke. You keep looking at other people, but day and day Maharaj says, whether it's with your physical body, or with your words, or with your eyes, we're committing adultery. That's what it is, Maharaj says. And we actually end up regretting doing that, and we waste away misery and greed after food and women. We never get that satisfaction. Maharaj says, Har Har Naam Apar Amola Amrit Ek Vinidhana. Har Har means repetition. Twice has come, right? So chanting God's name, Har Har Naam Apar Amola. It's priceless and it's infinite. You can't, you keep on wanting more and more of now, and there's more to take from now. It's amolak. What does amolak mean? If something is priceless, You can't pay a price for it. Bhai Sahib sells jewelry, very nice jewelry, but even his jewelry is not priceless. It's going to be a limit, it's going to be a price that he will say, okay, for this price you can buy it. Something is amulak, that means there's nothing you can give for it. It's priceless. There's no amount where you can give that's equal to the worth of what Guruji gives us back. So just take that in mind. There's nothing we can do for now. Really, it's a gift. We can beg it from our Guru. And when we get it, we should be very, very grateful. Amol apar amola. The Maharaj says, Amrit ek dana. Amrit is that treasure. Sukh sahaj anand santanike nan kurte jana. This is what we're here for, guys. This is why we come to this camp. This reading what Guruji is here to give us is these three things. Sukh, Sahaj, Anand. Bliss and happiness of now. Peace in your heart that you finally have found what you were looking for. And Sahaj. Sahaj means no matter what good stuff happens to us, what bad stuff happens to us, we stay centered. We don't flop about all over the place like somebody who's running around like a dog. We're always living in Anand and bliss. This is a valuable thing that comes to now. Take example, like a boat. You know, imagine a boat on the ocean and the waves knock it this way and that way. Now imagine dropping an anchor down the ground. Now the anchor keeps you centered of where you're supposed to be. Those people that start to experience VaheGuru's name from Darshan Dwar, that now, that goodness inside that becomes like an anchor and it keeps you in one place. And no matter what's going on in the world, whether you're successful or not, whether you make loads of money or not, whether your family is with you or not, whether somebody passes away or not, you have your center, your core is full of this peace, contentment, bliss. These things Maharaj offers to us. So if we don't take that from our Guru, that's like turning away those lovely gifts that Maharaj is here to offer us. Take it, let alone. Take it from the Guru, and your life will improve. So इन्हें गंदी प्रभाव करनी है ना उन्हें जो सुखासनी सेवा तुरंत करने बाकी वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह।